to the club. All we're doing right now is staying on the wall. We gotta go out and dance and make everyone in the state of Ohio believe. Great job. Get a break.
Left in the game, 4th and 1. They call your number. What's going through your mind?
I just believe in my team. I believe in my line. I believe in everybody. I believe in our coaches' calls. Coaches, hey, they believe in me. I got to believe in them. And I know that if we believe in everything, we're getting that first down no matter what.
Line got a good push. Everything look amazing.
Always. Line did a great job tonight. I love them to death.
Right. First play of the game, you fumble that ball. You come back the next play, go 71 yards. What's going through your mind after that first play, and then take me through the second play?
I'm not gonna lie, I was down on myself at first. My team picked me up. My team said, D, you got another, it's the whole game. You got 48 minutes to go. Yeah. And you know, I just believe in my team, believe in our line, and we did what we had to do.
3 touchdowns, a clinching pick, and what could be your final home game here. How do you sum that up?
It's great. It's Friday night football, baby. That's exactly what it's about, you know. It's my senior year, and you got to put the team on your back. Everybody believes in me. I believe in everybody else, and it's just what we had to do. You know, it feels amazing. It's indescribable.
It's gonna be a memory.
Ravenna travels to Kent Roosevelt this Friday as the 2 backyard rivals meet up for somewhere near the 100th time. We're still working on fine-tuning all of the details on how many times these two teams actually have met up. But what we do know this Friday is that Metro Division title implications are on the line. With Ravenna's loss to Streetsboro last Friday, the best the Ravens can hope for is a share of the league title. But at 9-1 and undefeated in the league, a win this Friday for Kent Roosevelt would claim a title outright for the Rough Riders. What is not on the line is a playoff appearance for both teams, as both squads have already clinched an appearance in Week 11. But home game rights are on the line. If Roosevelt wins, they will host a game in the Division II playoffs. If Ravenna wins, they will host a game in the Division III playoffs. To the loser, most likely a road trip in Week 11, which would like to be avoided if at all possible. As they have for each of the past 14 years, senior leaders, cheerleaders, band members, and school administrators on both sides met for the annual Kent-Ravenna Captains Luncheon. This year's luncheon was highlighted by guest speaker Larry Karras, head coach of the University of Mount Union Purple Raiders. But before Karras took the stage, both Ravenna head coach Jim Lenardi and Kent Roosevelt coach John Namick stood up and gave a little bit of information about what this rivalry means to them.
I'd like to introduce my wife, Mary, the way I want to say this about it. Jim and I talked, 29 years I've been a head coach in this rivalry. And, you know, the cheerleaders, the communities, the coaching staff, the players, all get to really release their emotions. And I think it's probably hardest for Jim's wife, Tricia, and my wife, Mary, probably as the week goes on, because they internalize everything. And they don't have that opportunity to go out and play or get involved in the pep rally or organize the blackout or the burning of the Rough Rider or the burning of the Ravens. So Jim and I both certainly appreciate our wife's support and what they go through.
Thank you. It's hard to follow such seasoned veterans, especially John, as well. I'd like to thank my wife, Tricia, and Mary for being here. It's very important to me. I have an 11-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter, and at times it's very difficult to balance everything out with their social life, their events, and everything else that goes on with that. So I'm in a different limelight than John at this point in time, but I tell you what, I appreciate going against John because he's such a competitor. I've learned a lot by going against John. I can tell you when I was a defensive coordinator at a young age, I've only been in one place, which is Ravenna, for 17 years. The biggest compliment I got was from Mr. Nemick when we played him over at Kent Roosevelt, or we played him at Dick Stadium now. I was in my second year as a defensive coordinator. He said that was the best game plan that you ever put against Roosevelt. And that kind of spurred me and got me motivated. I don't think I've ever shared that with John. And he's also been there in my corner many, many times when I was able to speak out in Pittsburgh. That was because John had put me up for that. And he goes to bat for both sides of the ball. You know, I know this is a rivalry game, but he is in it for kids as well as myself and everybody else.